But we start in Maui tonight. The fires on the island are now considered the deadliest in modern U.S. history. Nearly 100 people have been found dead, and that exact number is expected to grow. And if you would like to help people in Maui, you can scan the QR code on your screen right now to make Red Cross donations. Tonight, a FEMA map shows more than 2,200 structures are damaged or destroyed in and around the historic town of Lahaina. The estimated cost of the damage is about $5.5 billion. Questions remain if evacuation warnings were issued as more survivors share the horror that they endured for hours. Video recorded from people caught in the wind-whipped fire last Tuesday shows how they huddled against the seawall. The firestorm forcing people to run to the water for safety. A Lahaina resident recorded this video. He says he tried sending to his family as he feared he was not going to survive.
If I don't make it through this, I love everybody.
You saw basically embers falling from the sky. You witnessed your car blow up in front of your face. How would you best describe what you went through?
Hell. I could honestly say I've been through hell and back. But I came so close to giving up. And the gentleman on my right and gentleman on my left didn't survive.
Mick Fleetwood from Fleetwood Mac lives in Maui. He chartered a plane back to the island from Los Angeles with supplies.
We'll come out of this and come back like other communities have done. And this is now one of those communities coming back from complete and utter devastation.
Mick Fleetwood's restaurant in Lahaina burned to the ground. Tonight, emergency crews are still going block by block searching for remains. Hundreds of families are displaced, and FEMA workers are helping them find places to stay.
Our focus is on making sure that we are doing everything we can to account for everybody that has been unaccounted for. And the president has given me the space to make sure I'm bringing in all of the appropriate federal personnel and resources to do that.
Our Becca Habecker joins us now. And Becca, we know that Californians are among just some of the people that are really, aiding FEMA in their call to help.
Yeah, and all of them are experts in what's called urban search and rescue. California deployed 17 people to Maui to help with recovery efforts. These are people who can respond to disasters all over the country, ranging from earthquakes and hurricanes to building collapses and the aftermath of wildfires. I spoke today with a fire chief who has gone on at least a dozen previous FEMA deployments. He served on Sacramento's Urban Search and Rescue Task Force for 2 decades. He now works in Southern California. He says for the next couple of weeks, crews on Maui will be searching through the ashes for human remains using cadaver dogs, working with dignity and respect to bring answers to people with loved ones who are still at this point deemed missing.
You look at the amount of devastation that's out there, and you know that there's going to be some more victims found. They have a lot of area to cover. It's tough, and the rescuers out there, they get truly emotionally involved in some of the work that they do, but that's where you're realizing that you're making a difference, and you're truly bringing closure to the families, making sure that you're connecting them to their lost loved ones.
And for survivors of the fire, he says FEMA's first priority is to make sure they have their basic needs met: shelter, food, and water. Then there's getting roads back open, power back to the area to fuel recovery efforts. And Alex, it's hard to imagine now, but recovery efforts will eventually include getting kids back into school and beginning to rebuild. But this, of course, will be a process that takes years.
Sadly, yes. Thank you, Becca. And Maui residents are also searching for the missing. This is a public spreadsheet where people can track each other down. Almost 5,000 names have been entered.